Hey guys, look over this cloudy forest. You know, as I was saying just a few moments back, while we were coming, the climate was extremely windy and extremely cold. Now, the thing is, the sun has gone somewhere. We cannot see it anymore. The Himalaya has even eclipsed the sun. And it's just crossing the valley. And my man says, I don't know if you can see down there. It's going down a lot way down, maybe some 1,000 meters. There, this is this natural habitation of snow leopard. We're not going into its habitation, but then we're just crossing the mountain and its natural habitat in this foggy mountain. You know, the place yesterday where I was staying, the owner was saying that once he saw one such animal, you know, extremely close by. It was just the size of a cross between a dog and a cat. Not exactly like a big giant tiger or a lion, of course. Some of you know that. And the first witnessing of such creature will make you awestruck. But the fact is, what he was saying, that all you gotta do is that you are not supposed to look here and there. And I mean, you are not supposed to make any kind of movement of your body, or most importantly of your eyes, because you know, most of the carnivorous creature will actually look into your eyes and then try to understand, try to decipher, literally try to fathom the vulnerability of his prey. So when a creature is crawling up to you of such great valor, all you need to do is that you need to look straight into his eyes and do not ever turn your face or tilt your head any side. And some of you may know, I think this is the jungle down there. You cannot understand the depth of the forest, but this is extremely deep. And there, such creature reside, prey on some maybe red panda. Sometime, if the creature is lucky enough, sometime the tree bears, the bear that can crawl up to the tree, you know, the smaller and the brown one. And most alarmingly, during the time of monsoon, when you know most of the creature go much downhill, maybe some 3 kilometers down, all they do is that this kind of creature cannot go down because they cannot bear the imminent heat that come from the downhill. So they come up like a great warrior, piercing the snow, and then they try to attack the human habitat, mostly the remote Himalayan villages, because these people in the mountain, they rear the sheep. Somewhere there is the sheep shearers village, a small hamlet, or obviously cows and chicken to feed the family, or maybe goats or yak. And if the creature is really desperate enough or extremely hungry, by making its great climb, it attacks such animals. Or if you are not lucky enough, maybe the humans as well. I mean, small children, or maybe a big guy. So you gotta really watch your back when you are walking through this forest. Till now I have not heard any of such sound or roar of that creature yet, but I assume in this jungle such creature may crawl up any moment. Maybe not in this winter, because in this winter again those creatures go downward, because there they get the prey, but not in the monsoon time. So that's why maybe that is the reason because that is the breeding season of the animals as well. And most of the animals during their breeding season or the mating season, they remain extremely hostile or maybe vulnerable. During that time, traveling through this park is always closed and you cannot just come here. Okay, so this bamboo forest you see here, apart from the oak tree, people actually live here. And then I saw two people. I don't know what they're doing. Some things are stacked up. This is some kind of maybe hard fiber shit and stones and all plastic materials. I don't know. These people make they're making some kind of huts over there, just right there inside the deep of this forest. And this bamboo forest you are seeing right now, this is the Singalila National Park, and we are just inside of this mountain. Just giving a small break right here for some few moments. I think my time is almost over, and then my man will say to walk on again, and we'll be walking on again towards that direction. No, I'm all sweating, but then it's cold also. It's like, if I'm not wrong, maybe 4 or 5 degrees centigrade. Maybe here in this jungle. Some kind of animal is making noise. I don't know. That's a big bird. Maybe some Himalayan big bird, or maybe some red panda. Because in this bamboo garden here, right here you can see the bamboo garden. Yeah, the possibility of witnessing a red panda is extremely high, because they all survived, eating the bamboo leaves and its shoot. Shoot is actually, the root, I should say. The root is their favorite, because I have seen in many videos as well, most of the Korean or Japanese or maybe Chinese videos, where red pandas only chew those things, nothing else. That's extremely boring of them, but my attention is always going to the bush over there, right there, because I think there's some kind of a creature out there. Not a snow leopard maybe, because leopards don't come at this moment, but obviously maybe the chances are very high that that's a red panda standing in the middle of this jungle. Only 4 or 5 men, 2 to 3 are there, remaining are scattered here and there in this great Himalayan trail. And I think almost we have exhausted maybe 3 to 4 minutes here, standing here. And now I will have to go, clinging my heavy bag onto my shoulder again. We will move forward downhill, and the remaining distance is, I think, maybe 11 kilometers or maybe 10 to 11 kilometers. This is beautiful. Himalayan birds are all chirping, trees all jutted out, touching the sky, and I'm just taking a small breath, small rest, getting my breath back. My hands, I think you cannot just understand by now saying it, but then when I'm walking, they are all turning red due to the extreme blood circulation and also the less oxygen. Mostly when the cloud covers this valley, this jungle, we suffer more due to the density of the air that goes high always. The thickness grows up and we feel really panting. Maybe you can see this part that looks like just a normal path, normal grassy field, almost barren now, but then I think it turns into a small pool or a lake during the months of maybe July or August, and during that time nobody can come here. This is sacred then, this is forbidden, and this is only preserved for the animals. And I think animals come here to have some water, fetch some water for them. Maybe some bears, maybe some leopards, maybe some pandas as well. And then you cannot come. I think you can understand this walkable path over there, all the way through that side. We'll be going through that side.